everyone, and welcome to KYETalks. I am your host, Trupta Kolgad-Nadkarni. On this digital platform, we speak with entrepreneurs from various fields who tell us why they didn't want the typical 9 to 5 routine, but they wanted to do something different, something unique. So one such successful entrepreneur we will be speaking with today is Mr. Joel Joseph. He is the founder of Standing Ovation Events, an event management company which has been created solely from passion in 2013. It has been recognized as one of the best event companies in Mumbai for its contemporary ideas and customer satisfaction. So we'll head over to Mr. Joel Joseph, who will tell us more about it. Hello, Joel, and welcome to the KYE platform. How are you doing today?
Hi, thank you so much for the invite. It really means a lot. I'm doing good. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. So can you tell us a little bit about this venture and, Standing Ovation, because the name is very nice and very unique. So how did you come up with it and your motivation for starting the same?
So the name itself, actually, when we started off in 2013, we had actually started off with a brand name as Igloo Spice. So that was the initial brand name that we had.
Okay.
And it was post in 2016 that we went on to the brand name of Standing Ovation Events.
Okay.
And talking about like what got me over here, so I was primarily working with an event management company.
Okay.
And I happened to see there are a lot of people who were not able to get their dream event done because of budget issues,
Right.
budget constraints, or some kind of designs where they were not able to match up as per their budget.
Right.
So I kind of vowed to myself that no matter how big or small my company is gonna be, I'm going to be catering to all the events, no matter whatever their budget is.
Okay.
And I can proudly say, even since we've completed 7 years in April, we still do budgeted events as per the client's requirement.
Wonderful. I'm sure the clients appreciate it a lot. So that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's more important for us actually.
Okay. So I want to come back to like Standing Ovation. How did you think of that name?
So there were a lot of names that came up. We kind of had names like Claps and Cheers.
Okay.
And we kind of, I don't know, there were like 2-3 names on the list. And this name was actually suggested to be by my cousin sister's husband.
Okay.
Standing Ovation. So the word Standing Ovation was suggested by him.
Okay.
And I added events to it. And
Right.
yeah, and at the end of the day, every event needs a standing ovation.
Absolutely agree with you on that. And it does stand out. So, I think it's a very apt name. So, Joel, what is it about this field that you feel, what I'm doing, I'm in the right field? Like, what gives you a kick or a sense of accomplishment being in this field?
Honestly, every day is a challenge for us because this industry is like, 1 in 10% is into this field, has their own business.
Right.
So it's kind of a challenging part every morning when I get up, like, how am I going to be into the field?
Yeah.
How am I going to keep up to the mark? So
Right.
the few things that motivates me is one is client appreciation.
Correct.
So after every event, I kind of have a feedback that I take from the client. And I see to it that, if there's something wrong that's done, we work on to it. And if it's good, we really take that as a stepping stone to our next event.
Yeah.
The second thing is, what I look at is every day is a new day. So you need to be better than yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's what I take as a note into myself. If I was like out of 5 out of 10, I see to it that today I come into 5.5 or I come to 6. But I don't do the same thing what I did yesterday. And the other most important thing is, being awarded and recognized means a lot to us. So that gives me a chance to look back and say, okay, fine, I took the right decision of coming here, and this helps me to go ahead.
Absolutely. Very true. And that's what a true entrepreneur does, wanting to get better and better every day, not satisfied with the team where they are. So, when you started your venture, I'm sure there must have been like some challenges or obstacles. So, what were some of the barriers you had to break during this whole entrepreneurial journey?
So first thing is when you leave your corporate field and then you come into starting your own business, your clients, you don't get your repeat clients. You have to build in your new client because you're working with a prior company.
Okay.
And now it's your own company. So how do I trust you?
Right.
So getting the confidence from your existing clients to come into something new.
Right.
That's one. And then, there are a lot of people in and around you who will mock you, let you down, saying that, "Arey yaar, tu kya business karne wala hai?"
Right.
That sense within them, they don't tend to realize what are you capable of.
Right.
So they judge your capability. And obviously family tends to have the fear, like, business it is. How are you going to lead it ahead? Especially for us, in our cases, we have no one in the business background.
Okay.
So I was the first. So even though today my dad and my brother are into their own business firm, apparently I was the first one in the family who started the business.
Amazing. Okay.
So obviously that pressure, that tense feeling is there, like, how it's going to be handed ahead and all that. And then personally within myself, confidence wasn't there. So the confidence that I have today was not the confidence that I had on the day one.
Okay.
So that took in a day by day, a small step. And yeah, that's how it is.
That's wonderful. So, how do you think this whole COVID pandemic has affected, Standing Ovation Events? Have you all made any specific modifications to keep going?
Honestly speaking, we did a last event on the 15th of March.
Okay.
And after that, we didn't know. So when Modi announced that it's going to be till the 14th of April, so I told my team, guys, till 14th of April only it's going to be. Right. So we'll look at the way forward ahead. Right. But as things were increasing, it became very tough for us.
Correct.
So I told my employees, like, if they have an option to look out for another job, they can look out. Okay. But the day I start, you all can come back and join. So I gave them the freedom.
Right.
But apparently what happened was I happened to start off moreover, I kind of had a dream of starting my own school of events.
Okay.
So an event school. So I got that opportunity because there's this Jalgaon-based institute by the brand name of Kalasparsh.
Okay.
I happened to get their Mumbai franchisee for online learning.
Okay.
So we kind of started that. We started off on the 25th of April.
Okay.
And so far we've conducted 10 online sessions for different batches.
Okay.
So that has kept us going. And we started off with events slowly.
Right.
So 27th June was our first event that we did.
Okay.
On field. And things are getting back, but not like before.
Right. But they'll pick up slowly. But the good thing is you didn't stop and, you kept going and,
No.
kept adapting and changing.
So whatever my backlog I couldn't do for 7 years, I did that.
Right.
So, I mean, even if you would have gone and checked our website, we got the website also done during this pandemic.
Wow.
So that's one of the blessings for us.
Amazing. Absolutely. Very true. And that is really great to know. So, at this point, what do you think is needed from you to reach your business aspirations or your business goals?
I think you actually answered all this in the introduction itself.
Right.
It's a passion that drives me. So passion is very important for me because from the age of 10, I've been passionate of whatever I do. Not only into the field of my company, it's also into the other hobbies that I have, my sports, music.
Okay.
I do it wholeheartedly. There's nothing that I'm into compulsion of doing it.
Right.
So that's one thing, that's passion that helps me drive into this. Right. Then the second is I don't believe anything apart from hard work.
Very true.
Smart work is something that I've never tried till date. It's purely hard work and trust and confidence that has kind of helped us come for these 7 years.
Right.
Then when I was in 10th and all, when I passed out 10th, I had a sense that I had to do something big. It's not just the job. There was something else in me that I wanted to do because for me in church, I used to do a lot of activities. I used to organize.
Okay.
I organized a lot of church programs, retreats, conferences. Then when I got into college, I was a part of the college fest. I was a part of the organizing committee. Right. So I knew this is not my field. My desk job is not my taste. Right. And for me, sitting in front of a PC for like more than 15-20 minutes, I cannot sit for more than that. I need to kind of go here and there, like a spring jump around. Can't be stable.
Very hands-on.
That's when it kind of put me to the fact that, okay, I can start up a business and get onto this.
Nice.
And last but not the least, the most important thing is you never give up.
Right.
No matter whatever happens in life, just don't give up.
Absolutely. Very true and very well said. And like you said, you were passionate about it from the beginning and you didn't want the 9 to 5. You didn't want to sit in one place. You wanted to be hands-on and doing multiple things. So,
Yeah, that's
great. So, how would you think this venture has changed you? What changes has it brought about in you?
So I think this known better than me. If my mom was around here in this room, she would be the better person to tell. Because for me, again, when I was in school, what was given to me, I used to do. There was nothing an extraordinary thing that I used to do. And mom used to keep on saying, aim higher, aim for the stars, you'll reach somewhere near the cloud. And she kept on saying that even on the second year of my business.
Okay.
So even after starting the business, she kind of told me that. Then the other thing was, it helped me gain confidence. So, it's not, you're not meeting the same people again and again. You're meeting new people, new clients, new places. And your imagination has to be on the spot and very creative.
Right.
So it's kind of giving me a sense of creativity, where something is not done, you need to give that to your clients. So confidence, gaining the level of creativity, learning a lot of softwares by your own.
Okay.
With no help. Because what happens is, today we go for a meeting, the client will tell you, I want this by tomorrow.
Right.
So you need to, whatever knowledge you have, whatever skill sets or the applications you have with you, you sit and work with it, that. And then moreover, business is like your baby.
Absolutely.
So if you do not take care of your baby, you're shattering it. So, the sense of responsibility. So you alone are responsible for it.
Absolutely.
And that has kind of helped me out here and there in life.
Yeah, very true. You have to nurture it because, like you said, it's your baby. And like you said, very true. Your moms will always be your biggest critic, but that does go a long way because you will remember what they have said. So
Yeah, that's it.
for lifelong, you'll remember. So, wonderful, wonderful. So, I would like to ask you the last question. What are your, words of wisdom, or what advice would you like to give to the budding entrepreneurs out there who want to take that step but are kind of a bit hesitant or afraid to go for it?
Honestly, in these 7 years, I've learned a lot. So this session also won't be enough. Even if I'm given 100 pages to write down on motivations, it'll be too less because I've gained a lot, learned a lot. It's very difficult, I would say, to whatever we've gone through, because today life has advanced. So whatever I see 7 years back and now, things have changed a lot. So the most important thing as of now, what I see is money will come and money will go. Every business has profits and losses. But if you yourself give up, then your business is gone.
Right.
And if you ever feel like giving up on your business, you need to go back on the first day of your business or the first day of your thought, what made you start your business.
Okay, yeah. So true.
That's one. Second is, every dream is a dream at sleep.
Wow, okay.
If you turn your dream into reality, that's what matters. That's your actual dream. Converting your dream into reality is what really matters. Then two more things is, always be humble. You never know when life will give you a twist and turns. No matter however big or small you may be, your company may be, you always need to be humble in life.
Right.
And most important thing is, what you learn, share it out to people. So I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs not sharing their information.
Right.
But I always tell a lot of the students and fellow entrepreneurs also, share the information. They're not going to steal your business. They're not going to steal your model. At the most, they will just take your ideas.
Right.
You are the brain behind it. So no one can steal your brain.
Right.
If today your brain has created 10 items, tomorrow you create more 30 items.
Exactly.
So it's always good to share your knowledge than just keeping it to yourself. And then there are many more, which it's okay. I'll just kind of stick on to this for now.
No, please tell us, because, like you said, share, you never know which idea may, strike a chord with someone and, can turn their life around. So we would definitely like to know more.
And also, important thing will be read motivational books.
Okay.
Not only motivational books, you may be a business student, they may be an MBA student, but these will not help you into your business. Read books like, startup books.
Okay.
Like I remember I've been reading books like The One Thing.
Okay.
So it talks about your business model of what is the business model that you want to get into, because everyone, when they start their business, they start with either 4 projects or 5 projects.
Okay.
And then you go back after 3 years, when you start your business, you get to that one thing. So that's what that book talks about.
Okay.
Then you need to read Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey has been a very good inspiration for me. So I've read all his books.
Okay.
The Jump. So there's one book which calls about The Jump. He says, no matter whatever, like, so I'll just give an explanation on it.
Right.
What happens is we may feel that, we are doing good in life.
Right.
But when we look into the other side of the picture, we feel like if I take that jump, I may do better.
Right.
But if I fail in that jump, whatever I've achieved till date will all be vanished. So what he says is jump. No matter whatever happens, take that one jump. Tomorrow you shouldn't regret that you didn't take that jump.
Right. Right. Very true.
That's one. Then I have there are a lot of these books have inspired me with regards to this. I've got like about 40-50 books I've read so far, just related to startups.
Right. Right.
So read startup books and moreover listen to yourself.
Yeah.
Business is all about sharing knowledge, information, and money and all that. But there's one thing within yourself that talks to you.
Absolutely.
That's that innermost feeling that you need to listen to.
Right.
Yeah, those are like the things that help me out.
Right. No, what you said was so true. Like, read a lot, and of course, like, if you forget down the line, go back to day one and kind of ask yourself why you started this. So that is very important, because somewhere down the road we may forget. I kind of lose track.
Right.
So,
it's not only for business; it's for everything. For every aspect of life, it comes into it.
absolutely. So that was very well said, and thank you so much, Joel, for coming on this KYE digital platform and sharing your views and talking about your.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Thank you so much, and we want to wish Standing Ovation Events all the best.
Thank you so much.
Very nice speaking with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. Good day.
Bye.